My head is killing me, but I'm here. We're gonna get this going. Now, I streamed a lot yesterday. Should I have? Maybe not. I went pretty hard yesterday. It was like an insane. It was like 2 hours. 2 hours and 10 minutes of me repeatedly reloading the game. Saving, exiting, reloading. You know, all so that I could try to test this whole purchase from villager in home thing, right? That was the whole idea. That was the entire point of yesterday's stream. I really wanted to get to the bottom of it, so much so that I found like a dump of all the code online, and I was trying to like read into it to figure out how and why things were, going the way they were. And I like read through it, and I kind of understand now how the whole thing works, but I'm missing a couple key conditions for it, which doesn't exactly help. But basically, I kept reloading, and that would make people think most of the time, and that eventually got me enough house visits to assume that. Well, basically, I got in to Zucker's house, which is a normal house at this point. I haven't ruined it, and it worked. I could buy things, but he had a thought bubble. Then I got a thought bubble for Hopper, and it didn't work, which kind of made me think maybe it's because of the items. And then I got into Blair's house, which I had changed, but I specifically left enough, like 4 pieces of regular furniture in there. But that still wasn't enough to get the shop prompt. So I assume that the problem is that like the items just aren't purchasable and I'm out of luck. So I can't confirm that yet. And then basically my only other idea is, based off of what happened with Zucker, I was only able to buy 1 item. So if I reverted a house and then put in 2 or 3 of these items that I would like to get to see if it would work, that would be the way to test it. But I don't know if I want to do that at this point. I might like revert 2 of the houses as a just in case. Just do that now ahead of time to see if we can make a difference and if that'll help. I feel like I'll do that for like Tammy and Genji. Anyway, so that was yesterday, and I was reading all this stuff, and then I was like, oh, well, let me look into, like, all this other stuff, like, let me see what the birthday thing is. I was trying to get, a good read on the birthday situation, because that's one thing that's coming up, and if this is a bust, then at least maybe I can read into that. But even then, like, again, what kept coming up is there's this, like, main NPC stuff, and it's got its own functions built in, and I couldn't really see what they were. And there's also like an event flow system actor thing that I couldn't really see like where that was, and I don't really know where that's coming from, so I don't really know how that works. And certain conditions were based off of returns from calls from that. So I have the general idea, but I don't exactly know. Also, like, the trees drop items from a certain pool of items, and if I looked up, like, the attributes of the tangled cords, I could try to confirm if it somehow had one of those things. It's one thing I could do. I was looking into birthday stuff, though, as I said, and I was also looking at the friendship gift stuff. Now, there's something I've been talking about that nobody talked about, which was not, I feel like this was not, like, a well-documented or discussed thing, which is where if you talk to someone, you give them a gift, they'll give you back something new that you don't have, right? And more often than not, I would get new clothing doing this. And I made it seem like certain things were... I kept saying, like, I've given things, they've stopped, and then later they can give them more, and it's like, it's a seasonal thing. That's why they can give them. I was like, I just can't find this anywhere. I'm so confused. Like, it seems like the case, but nobody mentions it. And then the site, I don't actually Isomorphic box, that one. I don't actually... Wow. What are the chances? Finally! Finally, we've got one of those, I think. I don't think we have any. Or maybe we have one already. I don't remember. Figure that out shortly. That's cool, though. Like to see it. Anyway. Head. Actually, I guess I'll revert Tammy and Genji on that. So, yeah, this whole friendship gift thing. Here's what it says. If you have friendship level 1 or 2, the return gift would be something from the miscellaneous shop goods, shop level 1 or 2, tailor market only, and the price would have to be under 2,000 bells. Okay, so if I pick Tammy, what can I do then? And then let's revert Genji and see what happens. Okay. I wonder if that'll change their exteriors. Yeah, so basically, friendship level 1 or 2. That gives you items in tops, one piece, whatever, and it has to be like under 2k. And then friendship level 3 and 4. These both look the same. Let's see. The 3 and 4, it can be... That's where seasonality comes into play, apparently. Okay, so this is what Tammy's house actually looks like. Well, it looks a lot nicer than the other one. And wow, that's instantaneous. That's actually really handy. I can just be like, hey, fix this, and then they'll fix it. That would make sense as to why her system kitchen is like yellow when it comes out. So I think, I don't know, I could do that. Maybe I'll do that later because I'm talking right now. I'm gonna fly off to the DLC for now though. But yeah, friendship level 3 and 4. The price max goes up to like 3,000 bells. It's actually 2,999. You can have hats at that point. And yeah. Then there has to be some seasonality. It has to be the current season, not all year. Okay, and then apparently, like with friendship level 5 or 6, then the price is that if it's not furniture and furniture prices are higher, blah blah blah. And then also includes accessories. That's what it says here. Then there's like general restrictions here that, you know, it can't be something that's not for sale. It can't be something that they have in their house. Yeah, it can't be what they wear. Can't be their default thing. Can't be that. And if it's clothing, the seasonality must either be the current season or all year, right? It has to be in season, which is what I said for ages, you know? I kept saying like, oh, it needs to be like, it's a seasonal thing, because I would give a bunch, then I'd stop getting them, I'd wait a while, then I'd get more. So it makes sense. I was right. I said that a lot. But then there's some weird ones here. It says if the return gift is gender specific, either NPC or item gender, then it must match both the villager's gender and the player's gender. So those are Python print pants, and those are the rose ones. Those are actually both 2.0 clothes, so that's handy, but none that we actually need. I'm gonna start just switching through my characters at this point, just so I can talk and not have to worry about things, and we can get all those recipes. So yeah, and that one about the gender is interesting. But yeah, those are like the main things to point out about the clothing thing. So if you look at the ones that I have left, it actually doesn't mention pants. And I'm trying to think if people have given me pants as that item in the past. I want to say that they did, but maybe they don't. And if they don't give pants, that would explain the checkered school pants, right? Because I still don't have those. If the item has a gender, it needs to match the villager's gender and my gender. Apparently, that would explain the cafe uniform dress, because that is, I checked the item thing in like the master spreadsheet that they have, and it's like a womanly, I think that's the term they put it. So that would explain that. And then the tough helmet, which I also need, is expensive. It's like 5K nearly, which is over the price limit. So if I'm reading all this correctly and it's accurate, still up to date, that basically says that I should get the checkered pants, but if I guess they're not in the group that they give. And if they're not in the group, then I wouldn't have a chance of getting pants. And I'm trying to think if people had given me pants as gifts before. And I am having trouble remembering. So those pants are the sketchy ones. The dress would be like a gender thing, I guess. So maybe, but I remember getting dresses before, or maybe they're not like actually womanly dresses. They're just dresses or something. I have no clue, honestly. And I'm not about to go through my stream to try to figure out. That would be a nightmare. I didn't even deal with the tangled cords. I'm going to switch back to my character at the end. I'll deal with the cords, I'll deal with the maple, I'll deal with the sunflower sunglasses. I just ignored all that stuff because I was busy talking. Way to go, me. See, I'm talking to all these people, but I don't think this is actually going to help me. Actually, it could help me. Things are confusing, and I'm not getting to that yet. Basically, I think I'm out of luck when it comes to all these clothes, but I'll try gifting to my female villagers specifically to see if like it's miswritten or if like just that is enough. You know? Because the problem here... Actually, is that a problem? No, that's not a... Oh, yeah, that's... Sorry, there's a problem. I forgot. There's a problem. A very big problem, actually. I'm gonna just do something real quick here. If we look at Birthday Hat, I actually cataloged both of them at some point, but I'm pretty sure he got, like, the pink one, and then I got the blue one or something. Again, we're not talking about that, though. Anyway. Yeah, so if I, like... I could go and, like, you know, talk to the female villagers on my, on some of my other characters and get the friendship level of 2 so they could give gifts, but I would have to then catalog every single top in one piece in order to get the right one, which is not realistic. There's no way I'm doing that. There's absolutely no way. No, we're not going to do that. So, basically, I don't know what to do with that. I feel like I'm out of luck when it comes to gifting, so that's why I'm gonna, like, just see if I can give gifts to, like, Claire and Bunny and Peanut and Goldie and blah blah blah. So yeah, basically, I think I'm out of luck when it comes to gifting to get the last bit of clothing, which would make sense since I've been at this point for so long. It checks out, but it makes sense. So yeah, that's that. Now, the complicated part here is the cupcakes. This part is bad. Like, actually bad. Okay, because it basically says that there's a flag for whether you've received a birthday whatever, right? So there's a birthday table, hat, board, candle, sunglasses, cake, floor, and wall. And the rewards work on a friendship level. That's right. So it says if you are friendship level 1 or 2, the cupcake is just treated as a level 3 to 4 normal friendship gift, meaning it doesn't have anything to do with birthday items, which makes sense. My second character had that happen. I didn't get anything from them all. And you're thinking, okay, well, then how do you have 2 hats? I'm going to get there. Now, it says that friendship level 3 and 4, which doesn't too much work, there's a candle flag and a sunglasses flag, apparently. Those are the 2 it looks at. If both of those are set, then it's treated as a level 3 to 4 gift. Except it can be something you're wearing. If not, neither the flag is set, then it can give you the candle, board, cake, flooring, wallpaper, or sunglasses. Apparently. Which misses the hat, which I need, and the table. And then if you have the candle, it removes that. And then if you have the sunglasses, it removes that. And they have equal weight. So that's not good. That doesn't sound good. Because, and you go to friendship 5 or 6, if any flag is not set, corresponding type of item is added to the pool. And then the type is picked, which with each gift having equal weight. And then, it says if all flags are set, you received one of everything, the cupcake is treated as a level 3 to 4 normal friendship gift. So, remember when I went back last year for my second birthday on my main character and I didn't get anything new and it was just all like normal stuff? That's why. Because I'd already got all those things before and you can't get the other colors for some reason. I don't know why they decided to do it that way and it makes very little sense. But basically, you get your set on one character and then you're out of luck. So there's a couple ways for me to think about this. And I have to think about it, because this could be good or bad. It could be really bad, really good, it could be a lot of things. Now, basically, I can go about this a couple ways. But, considering this is a reaction. Sorry, just trying to think. Sorry, where was I? Okay, sorry. So the hats and the sunglasses, those are the items I need. You can customize the other things. I don't really care about the other ones, you know? Like, I can customize those myself, so it fits with my rule set. So I don't need to worry about other ones. So... The problem here is that apparently to get the hats you need friendship level 5, and even then it's a random hat. Now, both of my characters, both my first and second character, actually received a hat from attending the birthday party. And I don't know if that's just mere coincidence, but we'll have to wait and see. because maybe that's the way I do it. I just have the birthday party, see what item I get, and I call it a day. It's a one and done situation at that point. Unless I got their friendship to level 3, that would put the sunglasses into rotation. The problem is that I have one pair of sunglasses. And if my second character doesn't have sunglasses, then they're okay, maybe. But I have one pair of sunglasses out of 4, and I have 2 hats out of 3. So if I could just, like... Basically, I think I'm going to wait. Right? Maybe I'll get friendship up a little bit on some people, or maybe I won't. Or maybe I'll just wait until all these birthdays happen, and then I'll just go ahead and see what I get, and if I get the stuff, I'm good. Otherwise, then I delete characters and then remake certain ones. Potentially wait until after I get all the mom's items, so then I'm good. You know, if I get rid of all the... If I got all the mom's items, then there's no need to keep all those other characters aside from recipes, and I can always delete them to get more. So I'm thinking maybe the way to do it is that I just delete characters and remake them with a birthday in a couple days. And then I have the birthday happen. They get a free item. It's gonna be one of them. It's not gonna be great, but hey, it might work out better. Depending on how the luck goes. Especially because I can actually... Okay, now I'm thinking. Now. I don't know how the initial gift is determined. But, if I'm to assume... Okay, so... I'm gonna just go out on a limb here. This is just a big assumption, because that's all that I can do here. If I got a hat on both characters, maybe it prioritizes the hat. Maybe that's just coincidence. Or, maybe it's... Sorry, it's actually like really hard to focus. My head is not great right now. So, let's just assume maybe for a second that the item it gives you at when you go to the birthday party is guaranteed to be something you haven't seen yet. Let's go and say that. Because that's how so many things in this game work, right? Gulliver, Sahara with the trades. It's always meant to be something you haven't seen before. And this whole, like, whether you've received a single one of these, it sounds similar to the variance and the behavior with that in Gulliver, right? Like Gulliver, he'll give you at least one of each thing, and then he'll start giving you the other ones. So with that in mind, just thinking for a second, don't mind me. If with that in mind, if I went for all my new characters, and because they all have a birthday, you know, before one another, they're all in a row. So let's say I cataloged a table, board, candle, cake, floor, and wall with each of those characters. So they only needed a sunglasses and hat. Would that then highly influence the item they get from the party? If so, that might be the easiest way to do this. If that actually worked that way, which I don't know, it's not very clear if that's how it works. If it worked that way, it would be very easy for me, because I could just then, you know, check the first one that day. If they have a hat, or if they get the hat I need, great, because it should just be pure chance whether they get the one I actually need or not. And then if I do get the hat, like basically I have the hats and sunglasses open, hope that they get a new one of those, and then if I get all of them, then I can catalog that one for the remaining people. So then it's limited to the other item. And hopefully we get a decent amount that way. That's actually probably the best strategy here. I just catalog the basic furniture items like the table, sign, cake, floor and wall, candle, and then hope that they get given a hat or sunglasses from the party. If I checked the item I got from the party on my main, it should be like nothing unless it's a repeat. That would be the thing to check, I guess. Just making notes here so I don't forget this stuff. So yeah, basically, I think that's maybe the best way for me to go about doing this, if it works that way. It really just depends on how it determines that initial gift. I guess I'll load the stream up again. Going through all my streams today. Good, more fruit. Okay, so if I look at my inventory from last year, first thing I got was a birthday sign, which I obviously would have had, and I would have had them all of. So maybe that makes me think that the item you receive from the birthday party must be a birthday set item, regardless of what you have been given previously. Okay? And both my characters got hats their first time, which could just be random coincidence. But I'm going to assume that it has to be a birthday item, and it is going to be prioritized on what you haven't been given. So if I can just give everyone the furniture and leave the sunglasses and hat out of their catalog, hopefully that's just what they get given. And honestly, best case scenario is that I get that other hat that I need, because there's only 3 hats, and then I catalog that on the remaining characters, so then they hopefully only get sunglasses. And we just hope that that works. And if it does work, and we don't get them all, then we can remove characters at some point and just repeat that easily, right? Because I can just create a character, have their birthday in a couple days, have them move in, get the thing done. Not much work. Just pick up the golden tools, pay off the debt with the points. Good to go. So I know how I made a big deal about like saving quitting being a good way to like get thought bubbles to show up. But basically I think the plan would be to just put in maybe 2 items in Genji and Tammy's houses and then talk to them each day like 5 times and see if they invite me over. Because I still think that I still think there's a chance that you can actually buy stuff that way based on reading the trade or the thing. Like I read through all the stuff, right? I'm pretty sure it would work that way. It's just I don't think they had the stuff to offer, and people are, reporting things based on experience, not on actual data. Well, I mean, experience is data, but it doesn't always address all the things, right? Because we don't know all the variables. Anyway, so I think we have a plan for the birthday items. Hopefully that works, because that would avoid me having to get friendship with everyone. Because, like, I'd have to get, like, level 5 friendship to get a chance of getting the hat I need, which is bad. I don't like that. I'm going to try it the other way and try to be smart about it. And if that works, great. And then the friendship gifts, yeah, I have to just try giving gifts to the female villagers to see if that works. If it wasn't such a pain to catalog things, I'd actually consider doing that just so I could have it done, but I don't think it would work easily. You'd have to order things, and I don't have them stored. Okay, honestly, I know I would like consider. I changed back Tammy and Genji's house, and it's actually very easy for me to fix everyone's house, and it's not that much money that went down the drain in changing them, so I honestly don't care. At this point, I could revert everyone's house and then put some items, or maybe like one or two items, in everyone's house. Not everyone. Maybe I could like revert the 4 in that area and then put one or two items, different items in each one, and just wait and see if I can like talk to them each day. Because if I can talk and get in, then that should be enough to test it, I think. But you know, like that way I can just talk, and if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna move on. I'm not gonna like wait around for thought bubbles unless I see one. Then I will obviously take it. But the idea is that I don't want to have to work for this. I just want to be able to like test it and confirm what I suspect, and that's like the lowest effort way of me doing that. Just revert and move on. Okay, so I'm not gonna do too much now. I'm gonna just fix the catalog up and then I'll call it. So I was very bad in not updating this. So there's the maypole. Okay, that's those. Well, at least we have one of them. Okay, so tangled cords go, and I put the other stuff away already, didn't I? Yep. Okay, so now I'm just gonna check storage real quick. Okay, so yeah, there's the recycled paper bundle. Don't have the nearly busted radio. None of those. And we actually do have 2 tangled cords. I had not cataloged that before. So I can customize that tomorrow. Just because I'm not feeling great today. So that means only 2 more tangled cords. Alright, okay. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I know I would usually try to customize that stuff now, but again, I'm just not feeling great. So I'm gonna call it there. It's already been 40 minutes. I streamed 2 hours yesterday, 2 hours and 10 minutes actually. So that's enough for me. Okay, so no recipes. Basically, last night, yeah, after those 2 hours of streaming, I continued to read for like another hour and a bit, trying to like figure out stuff. And then today I spent some time looking at the birthday items I had received on my previous streams. So gift-wise, I think we know why we can't get things, but I'm gonna test giving gifts to the female villagers to see if they can give me the cafe dress. We're gonna just keep looking in the Able Sisters and the apparel store too, obviously, and we'll just wait and see how that works, and then maybe Wisp can help with the last few if I can actually get it down further. But yeah, so that we've discussed that, and I was looking into the birthday stuff, so I think if I just get one of the other items, not the hat and sunglasses, hopefully all of my other characters will receive a hat or sunglasses from the actual birthday party, not from any cupcake trades. Because the cupcake trades work based on friendship, and I just have a feeling that maybe the party gives you a birthday item for sure, and both my first and second character got a hat from their party. So if I can, get hats and then catalog the hats so that the only item they're missing from their birthday set is the sunglasses. Maybe it'll give it to them. So yeah, we got the maple sunflower sunglasses, catalog those. Didn't get any new recipes today. Had a lot of discussion about the birthday stuff and the friendship gifts. And we also got tangled cords from the recycling bin. Also, I hadn't cataloged them before because I actually have 2, so I'll customize that into something else tomorrow. But for now, it's been 41 minutes. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching.